Recap. Helena is heartbroken after seeing a crush flirting with another girl at the party. She must decide whether to accept a ride from a mysterious stranger or wait for the safety of the cab. Chapter 1 Part 2. Heartbreak and Mysterious Strangers. As Helena hesitated, the stranger reached out a hand and grabbed her arm. "Come on, I'll give you a ride," he insisted, his grip tight. Helena's heart pounded in her chest as she tried to pull away, but the stranger was too strong. Just as she was about to give up hope, a car pulled up to the curb and a handsome, religious man named Aaron stepped out. "Hi, I'm Aaron. I'll be your driver tonight," he said with a firm face as he opened the door for Helena. "Thank you," Helena replied, feeling relieved as she escaped the clutches of the mysterious stranger and got into Aaron's car. Aaron's presence seemed to intimidate the stranger, and they quickly retreated back into the shadows as he approached. As Helena settled into the car, she couldn't help but take in the details of her surroundings. She was struck by the clean and organized space. The car had a faint scent of incense and candle wax, and there were small altar-like spaces set up on the dashboard and backseat. The seats were made of buttery soft leather, and the controls and buttons had a sleek and modern look. Yet there was a little idol of the Indian god Hanumana, kept above the air vents, and the fresh flower offered at its feet, which filled the space with a calming smell. Helena couldn't help but feel a little intimidated by Aaron's modern yet religious aura. She had always been more of an atheist, with little interest in spirituality or the supernatural. She glanced over at Aaron, who was adjusting the rearview mirror and checking his blind spot before pulling out of the parking lot. He was a handsome man, with piercing blue eyes and a chiseled jawline. His dark hair was neatly styled, and his attire was a mix of modern and traditional, a crisp white shirt tucked into well-fitting jeans, paired with a pair of black sneakers. Despite his rugged good looks and seeming confidence, Helena couldn't help but sense a depth to Aaron that she hadn't noticed before. He seemed to exude a sense of peace and calm, almost as if he was at one with the world around him. She couldn't help but be drawn to him, and as they set off on their journey, she found herself wondering what else she might learn about him. As they began their journey, Aaron twirled the pencil around his fingers, flipping it back and forth with practiced ease. It was a nervous habit he had picked up years ago from his mother, and one that he couldn't seem to shake. Helena watched him with a mixture of amusement and concern. "Are you okay?" she asked, eyeing the pencil as it spun through his fingers. Aaron chuckled, a little self-conscious. "Yeah, I'm fine," he said, noticing her concern. "I just do this when I'm driving to keep myself alert." He realized that Helena might be worried about him driving with only one hand, so he placed the pencil on the dashboard and put both hands back on the steering wheel. "Don't worry, I've got this," he reassured her with his confidence. As Helena watched Aaron twirl the pencil between his fingers, she couldn't shake the feeling that there was something deeper going on with him. Was he really as composed and confident as he seemed, or was he hiding something? And why did he feel the need to keep himself alert while driving, even if it meant relying on a nervous habit like twirling a pencil? Helena's curiosity was piqued, and she found herself wanting to know more about Aaron and his motivations. "Thanks." Helena noticed that Aaron was taking a longer route than she had expected. "Hey, can you take the shorter route to the drop-off point? I'm trying to save some money on this cab ride." Aaron hesitated. "I'm not sure if that's a good idea. The shorter route is known to be haunted. I've heard of some pretty strange things happening to people who take that route." Helena rolled her eyes. "Oh, come on. That's just superstition. I'm sure we'll be fine. Plus, I really need to save some money on this ride." Aaron sighed and ran a hand through his hair. He touched his pencil, flipping it with his fingers again. "What are you thinking about so much?" Helena chuckles. He thought carefully, looking at his parents' photo which was stuck near the looking mirror. "Someone I know. He always told me to avoid this route." Helena placed a hand on Aaron's arm. "I understand your concern, but I promise you that we'll be fine. I have complete faith in you as our driver." As Aaron gazed into Helena's eyes, he struggled with indecision. Should he confront his doubts or take chance and try the shortcut? Helena couldn't shake the feeling that something was troubling Aaron as she watched him nervously twirl a pencil between his fingers. Just as she was about to ask him about it, he slowed down almost to a stop. Suddenly, a knock on the car window made Helena scream as Aaron veered sharply towards the shortcut.